Hello everybody, my name is Muse and this is the first bits of Hades. It's an action-packed brawler with roguelike elements and a heavy narrative element based on Greek mythology, and we're going to jump into a new save slot to see what's going down. Hell mode? You can add the Pact of Punishment straight away. Curious. We'll leave that for now. This is just the first look.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Such a good narrator. So here we are. We are Zagreus, son of Hades. And we have just escaped. We're trying to get out of hell and back to the surface. Well, I say back to the surface. We're trying to get up to the surface. So we have got attacks. We've got dodges. Well, dashes. Oh yeah, and we got cast on B. That's fine. So yeah, the game just throws you straight in for your first playthrough. So that's all well and good. Maybe we'll have time for a couple of playthroughs. As you might have seen from the menu earlier, I've 100%ed this before, but I've not played it in like nearly a year, so let's see how we get on with a character with no additional buffs or anything, and a year's worth of rust underneath them. It's going alright so far. I also don't like the sword very much, if I'm getting all my excuses in now. It's definitely not my favourite of the 6 weapons that you can acquire as you go through. But we're doing okay. That's that lad down. So yeah, as you can see, we've got big slow lads, we've got little lads that can fire projectiles.
There she is.
And we've met she. Which she might this be?
It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
So here we go. Athena, the goddess of wisdom. She's up there on Olympus, but she's helping us out. Why? We're not sure. Your dash deals damage and can deflect. That's what we're taking. So, yeah, each of the gods you can run into on your playthrough can give you different powers and whatnot. Deflect is one of Athena's powers. As you can see, all of these options have got it. We'll take
you can't hear me all the way
that
where
one.
you are, goddess, but thank you.
And now we've got a little shield every time we dash. This is far and away the best dash move in the game. You can debate everything else, but when it comes to dashes, it's all about that divine dash. Now we might get to see it in action. What do these big fat lads do? Do they rush us? I think they rush us. Yeah, they do. But they're also not terribly tough, it seems. They can easily be stun locked. And that's going to blow up that jar, which can hurt enemies as well as us, which is nice. Bit the old dash dash. Yep, we'll deal with you first then if you're going to come all the way over here. And another room clear. That darkness that we picked up is like the meta currency that all of these roguelikes have, where you can spend it in between runs to just generally make yourself stronger. And now we've got a coin room up ahead. Coins are the short-term currency that you use in individual runs to buy yourself buffs and whatnot that will only last for that run. Now, was there another... No, it's all big slows. Good. We can deal with big slows. And these panels on the floor will fire things, so... You gonna come over, friend? Yeah, you are.
Coin from the dead.
Plucked fresh from a dead man's eyeballs, possibly.
Each exit has its own reward.
And yeah, here we go, we've got choices now. This becomes a big part of the game later on. Keys or darkness, neither really matter to us now, so we'll take the key just because it's different. Oh god, this guy's got armour.
Right now.
Oh, and he hit us. Dang it. Well, there you go. There goes the no-hit run. God, these armoured guys are a right pain in the bum. We've lost 16 health in this room.
All set.
That's not
Wonder whether
great.
I can use this.
But we can get some more life. Lovely. So, you going to come over here, big armoured man, or am I going to have to come in there and get you? Oh, God, they hit... I forgot the armoured guys. Armoured everything has generally special powers, rather than just being tougher. They're also buffed in some way. And his buff appears to be that he just hits much quicker. His swing comes out so much faster than the regular one. Which is why we're about to die, because I've been hit like 3 times by these lads. And just about got that guy, but yeah, there's more to come. Skulls which dash. We're on 1 HP. Yeah, this run isn't going to end in happiness and escaping to Olympus, is it? I mean, it's possible to complete the game on your first run if you're some sort of expert. But, yeah, it's been a while, like I said.
Barely made it.
Phew, barely made it indeed. But that 25 health.
Can't heal myself, but I can fight.
And as he says, he can't heal himself, but this symbol is like Athena's but different. Might be another god. Or goddess.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's a boss room. Bloody hell. See these lads. So these guys love chucking flasks around, and it's often hard to tell what's going on and where the flasks are going to land, which is why we're back down to 2 health, and the next hit will kill us. Oh, we deflected a bottle back. That's nice. Yeah, dash is our friend here because of the divine dash deflecting attacks. But it wasn't enough. There we go. The River Styx claims us once more.
Damn it.
And so our escape attempt failed.
I'm home.
And we're in the House of Hades, where you
Yes,
return.
Carry on, everyone. Don't mind me.
After each run.
Hello?
Hello, you.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Yeah, Hypnos knows the story.
Some of us more than others.
Back already.
Shut up, father.
You've returned.
Hi, Achilles. You're cool. I might talk to you in a moment.
The House of Hades, that dark and lavishly appointed lair of the Underworld's king, is home not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
You know I can hear you, old man.
Yeah, Zag doesn't care. He can hear narrators. He doesn't
Good
give
to
a
see
damn
you
about
alive,
fourth walls.
Despite the circumstances, remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
Achilles, the great hero.
Take care, Achilles.
He's a cool guy. He's got our back. You know who else has probably got our back? Cerberus.
There's a good boy.
Do not let him manipulate you, Cerberus.
Well, looks like we just did, old man. He's a good boy.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go. See for yourself.
So yeah, the story's already been going on for a while, it sounds like. Sounds like Zag's been trying to escape for a bit and not had much success in the endeavour. And that's why Hades isn't particularly worried about stopping us, because he knows we can't make it. He knows we're not
You have come home.
getting to the surface. Oh, it's confusing. Not seeing a room down here is very odd. I'm not used to that at all, but that's more future stuff.
Do not despair, child.
Nyx.
Such setbacks are
She cool.
inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. We made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
I believe it, Nyx. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Yes, we are.
Then go.
So there we go. So maybe our attempts to escape are going to be improved now by the fact that Nyx has helped us by getting the gods of Olympus involved. Why would she choose to do this? We don't know.
Hey, room. I'm back.
Hey, room.
The bedchambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is it?
I don't know, Zag. There's stuff over here. And that chest clearly isn't closing. Nice mirror, though.
Night and darkness guide me.
And we got 10 darkness that we picked up on our run. So we can add some stats. Let's see. So we can have backstabs. A small amount of health every time you exit a chamber. Let's take it.
Power.
So gradually, yeah, you build up your power through that. And get super strong. Can't rest because...
It's never bedtime here.
Thank you, Zag. So on we go into the training room.
Okay. I can escape through that pink window there.
Wow. I'd forgotten this, but the only weapon it's letting us unlock at the moment is my favourite weapon.
There we go.
So that's nice.
Coronacht, the Heart Seeker. Let's deal some death.
Let's fucking go.
What the?
Hey, Skelly.
Nice you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly. How's it going? But enough with the smart talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
He's got a coin in his mouth.
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we got the bow out, so we can do charge shots. We can... Oh yeah, we got special moves. I forgot about those. And you got dash strikes as well. But yeah, takes a while to knock off old Skelly Bones here.
Whoops.
And now he's dead. Oh well.
Pretty good.
You got us. You're a card, Skelly.
My blade.
My
Time to
blade.
give that thing some work, I guess.
No, my bow.
Empty for now.
Keepsakes. You can add extra things to buff your runs, but we don't have any extra things, so let's just do another run, shall we?
I'm ready.
See what we can see. There's a lot of discovery in this game. Thunder? Could it possibly be?
Is this really him? Okay. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings there, young
Yeah.
man. Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
It's Uncle Zeus. Your attack emits chain lightning when you damage a foe. That sounds good. But special causes lightning bolts fire nearby. That sounds good too. But then maybe we shouldn't sleep on electric shock. We've not used casts. I wouldn't normally take it. I'd normally go for the attack one probably. But
I'd see the day. Or night. Whenever.
I think we'll go for it just to test it because... Yeah. It'd be nice to test out the casting. So you see it costs us a blood gem to cast things, and then we get the blood gem back.
Composed of such
Every now and again.
innumerable, ever-shifting, interlocking chambers.
Ever-shifting
the
chambers.
underworld of Lord Hades all but guarantees the dead shall there remain until the end of time.
So there's kind of a justification for it being a roguelike there.
Good thing I'm not dead.
We ain't dead. Yet. Oh, my A button got stuck. I really need a new control pad. Now.
Don't get in my way.
Skulls, not really much of a problem when you've got a bow. Big fat lads, possibly a problem. Maybe, it's hard to tell. We'll keep our distance just because it makes sense. And down he goes. I could have used a cast. I've already forgotten that I got a cast. And yeah, as you can see, it goes between the dudes. We can get it back by collecting our blood crystal.
A chthonic key.
And another key. We can start working towards another weapon now. Life or coin?
Where now?
It's got to be life, surely. Just makes sense. Now we've got these lads that fire at us. There we go. We're finally seeing them in action. You can shoot through a lot of projectiles, but often it's easier to dodge them as well, so a bit of both, depending on what situation you're in. You can have a cast just because it's fun. And did that hit more than one of them? That would be nice. Can we drop that on someone's head? We can't. Is Luna blocking half the screen right now? She is. There we go. She's just literally moved as I said that. She's a good girl. She knows not to take the piss too much. Oh, we took damage. Who'd have thunk? I can't imagine commentating on this whilst playing it at the higher levels. That must be an absolute nightmare to try and concentrate on both at once. Darkness is generally a good bet in your early game because you've got so much you can buy in the shop to upgrade yourself that it's just good. Now, if we stay down this end of the room, then we can draw out all the respawns, but the other enemies won't bother us really because we haven't aggroed them yet. So we don't have to deal with 600 things at once. And now we're out of respawns. Now we can go up here and deal with these lads. Which, yeah, not a problem with the old bow. Definitely the best weapon. More health. Hell, if we're going to make a decent fist of this run, then health might be what we need. And yeah, here come the respawns. Oh, 2 is 1 shot, lovely. And yeah, too many enemies over there, so we'll sneak back this way. Lots of enemies in this fight. There we go. Respawns are down, let's just clean up.
That ought to keep me going for a bit.
It certainly shall. More darkness. I want more gods. Gods are interesting. Alright, these buggers. They did absorb my blow because they've got armour. Thank you for pointing that out, Zag. However, they also fire triple shot because it would be too easy if they just were armoured, wouldn't it?
You're nothing.
Ah, jeez. Get caught up again. Trying to make up my mind whether to deal with the skulls or the wizard. It's generally best to have a plan. Now, we've got a pom. It's our only option, so in we go. What are pomegranates going to do for us? The significance of pomegranates will be apparent to anyone who's familiar with Greek mythology, but I'd say don't worry if you don't know Greek mythology because the game fills you in on stuff. And likewise, don't rely on Greek mythology if you do know it because the game mixes things up. It's not just a straight retelling of ancient stories because where's the fun in that? They've got their own twist on things. Now, those fat lads are such a pain. Pom will upgrade your things. I'd already forgotten that I buffed a cast. I'd got a cast, but we have. And you can use these little shops as you go as well in some rooms. Do we want to use a life essence just to heal ourselves for a bit? Or do we want temporary buffs for the next areas? Let's grab a life essence. Why not? What else are we going to do with the money? There's a shop in the next space, but we only had 77 coins, so we'll skip the shop and instead we'll go for the trident with a skull symbol underneath. Could be a mini boss of some sort with that skull symbol. Oh heck.
Hey, lads.
It's our lads again. But this time we've got a bow. Which means we'll just hit and run. Hit and run. No need to stay in one place for too long. That's how you get bottled in the head. Not terribly worried about which one I'm targeting either, because any hits are good hits at this point, surely. But then, now that we've got this one weakened a bit, that will help. Because you can stagger them a bit when they don't have armour. So we'll try and focus this guy. Can't dash very many times in a row right now, but that will change later. And we took a hit. Oh god. We took one out, but he drops a bottle on death. Annoying bugger. But we're already making more progress than last run, because this guy is going to go down, surely. We're not going to lose 76 HP to one guy. Come on. Don't know if you've noticed, but the bow aiming thing flashes at one point, and when it does that, you get a power hit, which deals a bit more damage.
Had enough. It's Uncle Number 2. It's got to be. Then, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Uncle Number 2, brother of Zeus and Hades. It could only be.
Ahoy there, little Hades. You recognize your uncle, do you not?
Yeah.
We've a lot of catching up to do, but first things first. You get yourself out of that dour underworld. As for me, I'll see if I can stir things up a bit to cover your advance.
I love the interpretations of the various gods in this game. They're all really impressive. Now, Tempest Strike sounds good for a bow. We want to keep enemies away from us. It knocks them back.
Caught a big one. Power of the
And now we've got a cool blue arrow with some splashy effect. Thanks, Uncle Poseidon.
farthest I've come.
Boom. It even calls out the fact that this is the furthest we've ever gone. It's such a good game for just making you feel good about your progress. It's constantly rewarding you with things. Even if it's just acknowledgement sometimes, it's still a reward. Now, these bloody armoured skulls are a nightmare. But I think we've got the armour off them all. Oh, God. There's one left. Those big giant guys, not really much of a threat. Especially because I could knock them back with every hit, so... yeah, we could have held those lads off all day. And so we venture into another new spot. Oh god, lots of wizards. But they're not armoured, thankfully. So we can take them all out without too much hassle. Now, what's the next challenge? Big slows and more wizards. Not much of a challenge, but hey ho. I was expecting fat rushing lads at some point. Here they come. Take you out just because you're in my way. So fat rushing lads, again, are a bit upset by the push away bow. Naturally, there's all sorts of different synergy combinations to think about between gods and weapons and gods and other gods. Some will work nicely together, others won't. Now, we could buff the power of one of our two abilities. Once again, I'm forgetting that I've got a cast. Or we could meet another god or goddess. That seems like a plan. Pink heart can't be bad, surely. And yeah, big armoured lads not doing much against the old push away bow. Especially when I can push them onto floor traps. You're in my way. Well, you're not in my way, but you're about to cause trouble. Bloody wizards. I'm also digging this pushing them back onto traps. It's not something I make a habit of, but it's a nice bonus when the rooms allow it. Oops. Walked right into that shot.
Oh, it's her.
It's her. Could it be? How's my hair?
Must be a mess. Let's see here. Hi there. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Why, hello, hello there, little godling.
Bam.
I have to say, you're quite the specimen, and so I've decided I shall aid you for the moment. You interested?
Oh yeah. Aphrodite. She's more than she looks. You'd think she's just some sort of god tramp. But she's also got some of the best special damage. Some of the best damage in the game. She's one of the highest damaging gods that can get on your side.
To break hearts? Sure, I don't see why not.
And now we've buffed our special as well. So we've got cast, attack and special all buffed. All different gods. It's quite nice. We've got a mini boss whichever way we go. Is that going to be the big crystal thing?
Oh no.
Or is it going to be
Do not presume that
stabby guy?
notice.
Oh no, it's survive. Yeah, it's just survive. We can manage that, surely. Oh god, it's armoured wizards. That's the last thing you want when you're trying to just survive for 30 seconds or whatever. Although they're doing a good job of bringing the columns down on their heads. We don't need to kill any, because more will just spawn if we do that. We still haven't got Divine Dash, because we've not seen Athena this run. Which is a terrible shame, because I love that move. Especially when things get a bit bullet hell, like now. But we are about to do it, and without taking damage. Oh, Jesus. So naturally we get hit at the very end. Good job, Zag.
They got me. No way to patch up. Got to keep going.
Yep, let's just move on. So we've got another Poseidon, or we've got the shop. We'll go to the shop because we've not seen the shop yet, and we got 100 coins, so that might be enough for something.
Charon's shop.
Hey, Charon.
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that you got? Some sort of wares for sale? Then I'll just have a look around.
Cool. Yeah, he's not a big talker, is Charon.
Beyond the present chamber lies the outermost perimeter of Tartarus, promising terrifying dangers far beyond the Underworld Prince's reckoning.
So we're at the end of Tartarus, are we?
And I can reckon quite a bit.
That suggests that perchance we are coming to a boss. There's no gold pots in this room, so we can't get any extra
Cheers, mate.
stuff there, but we can palm up one of our abilities. So we're mostly using attack, so I think that extra 12% attack damage is a good idea.
Power.
Palm power. Press back for boon info. So yeah, you can always check during your run what's going on with your boons. You picked up from the gods. And now, a boss room.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
It's Meg.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
They've got history.
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back, like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
We'll take the painful way.
I'll have to go with the painful way.
Yeah.
A man after my own heart.
Right, take some damage, you. Oh, jeez. Right, we've inflicted weak on her with that special, so if she does hit us at any point, she'll do less damage.
You like my whip?
It's a pretty cool whip. I don't like the way it keeps hitting me, though. Right. I keep forgetting again that we've got cast. But I don't think I really want to be using cast all that much. I think it's just all about dodge and then regular attack. Now, where is my blood crystal? Is it stuck in Meg or... No, there it is. Because that will help soften up the little guys a bit. But I also need to be hitting Meg.
I don't think so. Have some of this.
Oh, jeez. I don't want any of this. You can get out my face. And more of this, is it? Dodged. Lovely. Get our blood crystal back. Ah, traps. Weaken her again if we can. And she's about to whip.
That's all you've got.
That's probably not all I've got, but it's probably not far off actually, because, well, we're running low on health. I've no idea where she's gone. There she is. Soften up the bads to get rid of a few of them. And we're off on this little bit again, but it's fine because we have killed all the little ones, so that's no big deal. Oh god, she's doing something. Oh, she's just calling in more wretches, is she? That's fine. And away we go again. And weaken her again. Lovely. It's entirely possible that we could beat it on our second run. It took bloody forever to beat it the first time I played the game, like many more runs than this. But we stand a chance because of the knowledge I've acquired from completing the game already. It's one of those games where the learning you do in the game will just help you out long term. You'll get better on your runs, not just because you're getting better at pressing the buttons in the right order, but also because of your knowledge.
Oh no!
Ah! Dang it. You win this round, Meg, as you've done so many times before.
Cheers for that, Meg.
And we're back once again. And so yeah, the game will continue in this sort of vein. We'll gradually get further and further with each passing run.
Wow, so Megara herself got you last time. That must have been intense. She's fast and strong and beautiful. And, anyway, I hope the fates are nicer to you next time.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah, we all hope that hit
Someone's
us.
at the desk next to the throne.
The desk next to the throne, you say? So yeah, you'll make progress. You'll talk to people. That'll unlock more bits of plot.
Happen to know whom I should thank for the weapons just outside my chambers, Achilles?
I'm sure I wouldn't, lad. Though if I happen to run into them, I'll let them know.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't Achilles who left some weapons around to give us a hand. But this lad is new. He lets us renovate the office.
Some sort of special offer for me, my good shade.
We can add fountain chambers, which will occasionally give you a fountain room when you're travelling through
Tartarus sounds like an excellent idea.
the first world. And then eventually you'll be able to buy all sorts of fun stuff. You can customise the look of the place. There's also plot-related things in there. It's all lovely.
Once was a small lounging area within the House of Hades, now is sealed off, in utter shambles, since the multi-headed Cerberus tore the space apart, warning the missing prince.
He's a good boy.
Cerberus destroyed the lounge again.
I'm sure you can rebuild it, Zag, after a few more runs. But yeah, we'll call it here. Hopefully this has given you a taste of the game. You've probably played it by now. It got 6 million Game of the Year awards. But if you haven't, hopefully this will nudge you off the fence and onto the side of deciding it might be worth a go. I've not even mentioned that if you are not great at this sort of game, you can also put it in God mode, and then you just get tougher and tougher each time you die. So if you just want to focus on the story or anything like that, then you don't have to be some sort of super pro gamer to enjoy the delights of Hades. And there are so many delights in this game. So seriously, if you haven't already played it, give it a play. Darren Korb did the soundtrack. I should get his name in there somewhere because the soundtrack is outstanding. But yeah, if you have played it, please leave some comments. I'd like to hear what your favourite weapons are in particular and your favourite gods. If you've not played it, then play it, then leave some comments. And on that note, I'm going to give Cerberus some pets, and I'll see you next time.
You don't like it when I pet your other heads, huh? No.